This guy in the Challenger in front of me has a V8. I heard it. Look at all this open road right now. He could punch it. And look how slow we're going. 55 miles per hour. Both of us are trailing behind this U-Haul. He's hypermiling. I'm gonna look for his video on YouTube. I know you're playing the hypermiling game, guy. You have a Challenger. Alright, today's video, hypermiling in a 2017 Colorado ZR2 with the Duramax. The last time I did this, I got 26.8 miles per gallon, and today I'm doing the same drive, headed out to the desert. The difference today will be the K&N filter, putting that in right now. Looks like the air box is held in place by a couple of screws, so I'll go ahead and get these removed and put the K&N in right now. Here's the stock filter, 4,452 miles on the truck and about 150 miles worth of off-roading. That's what it looks like in the air box. And I'm gonna put in the K&N right now. The filter is pretty much a perfect square, so it drops right in, and the part number is 335030. I got it for $51 on eBay, brand new. Okay, I'm at the gas station right now, about to top off my fuel. 77-mile trip, K&N filter in. Someone brought this up to me in the comments in my last hypermiling video. What I did was I put it in L and manually put the truck in 6th gear. He told me this doesn't work like other manual modes in Chevy vehicles. L is actually low, and my vehicle wants to be in the lowest gear possible if I'm going up a grade. So the change this time around, I'm just going to put it in drive and cruise control and see if that helps, along with the K&N filter. 26.8 miles, I believe, is the number to be. Okay, fuel is topped off. Trip meters A and B are zeroed out. 77 miles, 26.8 miles is the number to beat. 26.8 miles per hour. Okay, I sat in traffic for a while before I hit the freeway. On the freeway now. So at 60 miles per hour, my RPM is at 1500. Let's up the speed to 65. So at 65, my RPM is at about 1700 RPM on level road. So we'll use that as a reference for when I hit the mountains. So when I'm going up,
right after 1 mile onto CA 54 East.
So when I'm going up the grade, let's see if my RPM changes. Let's see if this truck wants to downshift to a lower gear when I'm going up a grade in drive and cruise control. Okay, remember when I kept tabs on the RPM? So right now I'm doing 55 and going up a slight grade right now. And here's the weakness of this truck, the transmission tuning stock. So 55 miles per hour cruise control, and it looks like it's at about 1800 RPM right now. Going up a grade here. Yeah, 55 and 1800 RPM, so it's probably in 5th gear right now. It's definitely not in 6th. So we're going to straighten out here in a second. That's just my equipment rattling around in the back. So I should get an RPM. I should get an upshift soon. Come on. Alright, I'm going to take it off cruise control. See if it upshifts. Where are you? There it is. Now it still looks like it wants to stay in 60 miles per hour. It's still in 5th. See, now I'm going up again, so a very confused transmission. See, 60, now I'm at 2,000 RPM, slow lane. Yeah, this transmission doesn't want to stay in 6. That's definitely the weakness. All right, now I'm just gonna go 65, going up this grade. See, instead of 1,700 RPM, now I'm over 2 grand. This truck has the power to stay in 6th gear. I'm not towing anything, but it just hunts, and that's definitely, there we go. Now we got to downshift because the freeway's leveling off, but it's gonna go back up. RPMs are gonna go back up here in a second because it's gonna be, we're gonna be climbing again. But yeah, see, even in drive. So when I initially did the hypermiling test, I had it in L and had it in 6th gear, and it wouldn't want to stay in 6. So I got the heads up that that's what the transmission wants to do. So even in drive, transmission wants to hunt. Now it's doing fine. Now it's staying at around 1,700 RPM. I'm just trailing the slow guys in front of me. That Dodge Challenger's a V8. I heard it, but he probably wants to save gas right now. That's why he's like trailing behind this U-Haul here. So yeah, we'll just trail the slow guy right now. But yeah, now it looks like I'm in 6th gear. But yeah, definitely the weakness of this transmission in stop tune. I'm guessing a transmission tune will hold that 6th gear. So, all right, how much more do I got? 40 more miles. I'm at almost 24 miles per gallon. But see that the fact that this truck wants to go to 5th, even though it should be in 6th, that hurts the MPG. Okay, going up an incline right now, 65 miles per hour, RPM at 1,700, and it's holding gear right now. So it's a confused transmission. That Challenger's still there. I wonder what his MPG is right now. Now we're catching up. Oh, now it's gonna go down. The grade's going down now. Yeah, we definitely have to find this guy's YouTube video, see what kind of MPG this Challenger's getting. Okay, here we go again. Back to really confused transmission. What am I doing? 55 miles per hour? Look at that RPM. Almost 2,500. Come on. Go to 6. I mean, is it really that windy of a day? I don't know if you could hear it. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell how windy it is, but it does sound a little windier than last time. But damn. There you go. They're really slowing down in front of me now. Okay, let's pass it. Let's pass these guys. This is way too slow. Nothing behind me. That's probably top speed of that thing. Alright. Let's get in front. Alright, 60 miles per hour. Alright, RPM dropped a little bit. Probably in 5th. Man, I was probably in 4th gear when my RPM was 2,500, but yeah, this is more of a this transmission is confused video than a hypermiling video. My MPG pace isn't that good right now. Way lower than last time. Is it the wind? I mean, there you go. There's a windmill. It's really moving this time. Can you see it yet? Yeah, so it sounds like I'm fighting the wind. That could be contributing to the transmission being confused. But yeah, that windmill's going. Right there. Nice drive. I love this drive. Elevation. Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, so definitely that windmill's moving. Is it windmill or windmill? Learn something new every day. Leave it in the comments. Yeah, that's moving. So it's definitely windy. It's definitely windy right now. Yeah, that wasn't moving like that last time. I'll turn off the camera when we pass this part. Golden Acorn Casino. Hopefully they're getting a lot of green energy right now. Yeah, that's moving. $7.77 for lunch. Yeah, it's moving. There's more. It is definitely windier today. When we hit my fuel stop, we'll get an idea how windy it is right now. Yeah, maybe that's contributing to my low MPG right now, but we're not gonna go by this computer here because it was off last time. It was reading like 24.8, I think, and I actually got like 26.8, 26.9. But I wonder if it really is that off today. Okay, 11 more miles to go. I'll go ahead and resume. It got cold. 56 degrees. So yeah, we'll get the actual reading when we get there in about 10. Okay, arrived at my destination. 78.4 miles, 23 mpg. According to this, it does look like a slightly windier day from the last time I did this. Let's go ahead and fill this up and get a true mpg reading. 78.4 divided by how many gallons I put. Okay, 3.391 gallons put in. So see how we did here. Divided by 3. What was it? Man, bad memory. 3.391. I know I did worse because I put in in the 2s last time. Oh, that's not right. Did I multiply it? Let's try that again. Okay. Let's get this accurate. 3.391. Okay, 78.4. Oh, come on. Calculator. 78.4 divided by 3.391. 23.1 miles per gallon. That was actually really accurate. That's horrible. Did the wind affect the MPG that much? Double check. 3.391. Yup, 23 miles per gallon. And the calculator was really accurate this time. Okay, that's horrible. So, K&N filter proved nothing. It's a really windy day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enjoy my little trip here. Let's zero this out. And then when I get home, we'll do the fuel economy again. Because this drive involves a lot of climbing the mountains. So the drive back should be, you know, a little easier. So we'll get a good overall fuel economy. Damn, I should have reset both. I should have kept one. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one, but this one's zeroed out. But I'm gonna keep this one so I could get an overall trip. Okay, I'm gonna resume my trip here, and I'll do another fill up when I get back home, because diesel is almost $4 a gallon here. It's $3.50 back home, but for video's sake, I fill it here just because I'm a stat nerd and I like knowing my fuel economy. Alright, so I will resume this video after my trip, and when I get home we'll do a combined fuel economy. I want to hit 30. That's my goal, to hit 30. Maybe on the way back, since it's not a climb, I'll hit 30. But coming up here, it's definitely a climb. See, I came from that direction, so it's a lot of climbing. Okay, I'm topped off. So this is my 23 mpg run, and this is my new run. So I'm going to combine this with the other run. I want to get 30 on this run. Of course I'm not going to get 30 combined, but maybe 30 with this run. I think I'm going to drive around 200 miles right now, so go for 30. Out in the middle of nowhere. Big difference when the road is level, 31.8 miles per gallon. I was thinking, was I going through regen mode in any of that? This truck doesn't let you know when you're in regen mode, so I was wondering, was I in regen mode at any time? Because that was really bad compared to 26.8 last time I did this trip. So I was wondering if it ever hit regen on the way to my fuel stop, but right now I'm at 31.8 miles per gallon. Level road. Let's look at some stats here. 471 miles remaining. There's my instantaneous predictor. 39, 38, 37, 38. Oil life, and then my tire pressure. It's all good. Transmission fluid 165. I got that up to 201 when I was off-roading, but that's about normal for normal driving. Two-wheel drive mode. See, diesel exhaust fluid level says okay. I wish it told you the percent beyond 29%. It tells you your percentage when it's 29 and under, but over 29 it just says okay. 60 miles per hour. There's my first trip meter. It's up to 24.3 now. And here's my current one, 32 mpg. Okay, I'm almost to my destination, and at 60 miles per hour I'm maintaining 30 miles per gallon. So 30 miles per gallon is definitely doable in this truck. The question is, how many grades do you have to climb, and is your truck going into regen mode? But the potential is there for 30. I'll check back when I'm on my way home, when I'm about to hit the freeway again, and see what I can maintain. Salton Sea. That's a destination coming soon. Okay, I have a 108 mile drive. I'm currently at 29.7 miles per gallon. Trip meter from earlier is at 24.4. So headed back. Okay, I don't know if you could tell, probably not since it's really dark, but I'm climbing right now. Fuel economy is way down to 24.1. I was at 30 earlier, but I'm climbing. But check it out, RPM is not climbing, so I'm holding 6th gear. So why does this truck want to hold 6 sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't want to hold 6? Is it in regen mode when it's not holding 6th gear? Because it's a climb and it's staying right at 6th gear, 1500 RPM at 60. Strange. That's what the comments are for. Tell me what your theories are in the comments. Here, this should illustrate what a climb this is and why it's so weird that this truck's actually holding gear. This truck in front of us, this semi truck, we're going 35 right now. So I'm just gonna pass him. See, this truck has the power. It has the power to hold gear. I mean, it does. It holds gear sometimes. And sometimes it doesn't want to. Okay, let's go back down to 60. Okay, right now it's probably in fourth. Come on, downshift. Do it. See, now it's not downshifting. If I play with the speeds a little, there it is. Okay, now it's at almost 2,000 RPM, so I think I'm in fifth right now. See, now it's not holding it. So it holds it sometimes. It'll hold 6 gears sometimes on a climb, and then sometimes it just won't. So maybe if I play with the speed a little bit, it'll sense that I want to drop gear. See, 55 over 1,800 RPM. Come on, drop. There's no one on the road right now, so nothing. It's pretty dead. Yeah, see, now it's not dropping gear. The incline's not any steeper than earlier when I was at 1,500, so I'm in fifth right now. This truck's definitely in fifth. So back to what I was saying earlier, this is a really confused transmission, and I don't think the K&N filter is going to do anything, just because of the fact that the transmission is so freaking confused. I don't see why it's holding 6 right now. There's no reason to hold 6 right now. I mean, the incline's not any worse than it was earlier. Okay, now it dropped. There it is. Finally upshifted to 6. So I'm back to 1,500 RPM. Look at my MPGs. They just plummeted going up this climb. Alright, I should get some of that MPG back, because once I get on top of this mountain, the next 60-70 miles is going to be level, and then there's a good 6-7 miles of just going downhill, so I'll regain my MPG. But yeah, leave it in the comments. Will a transmission tune hold the gear? Will it hold 6 gear? The K&N's a fail just because the transmission doesn't want to hold 6 gear all the time. I mean, it's not a fail, it's just not helping. And okay, as I predicted, my fuel economy going back is going to be a lot better than my fuel economy going to the desert, because going to the desert I had to climb that mountain, and it was really windy today. You saw the windmills today, super windy. But did that really affect my fuel economy that much? Did the Regen affect my fuel economy that much? I don't know when I'm going into Regen mode. The only time I could tell if I'm in Regen mode is if I'm stuck in traffic. It happened to me once. I was stuck in traffic and the truck was running like crap. It felt like the truck was broken, and I figured I was in Regen mode because I know the engine heats up super hot. But right now I'm at 25.5 miles per gallon. I'm not doing any crazy hypermiling. I'm basically mimicking what I did in my first hypermiling video. It's basically averaging 65 miles per hour. I had some instances where I was hitting 60, very few moments hitting 55, but that's when I was trailing a semi truck. But I'm pretty much at 65 the whole time. I think that's the sweet spot for this truck, around 65. 60 is okay too, but yeah, I'm at 25.5, but I'm not matching that 26.8 I got in my first video. So was it that much more windy today that the transmission couldn't stay in 6 gear? Was it fighting that? Was it the Regen? I don't know, because I don't know when I'm in Regen mode. And it's really random when the transmission on this truck doesn't want to stay in 6 gear. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do 26.8. I'm at 26.4 now. Now the fuel economy seems great. Earlier it was total garbage. So I'm wondering, was I going through Regen on the way to the desert, combined with the wind, the high wind of course? Did that really kill my fuel economy that much? Interesting. Okay, back home. So I'm gonna fill this up right now. The fuel gauge is barely under the full mark. I literally top off my fuel when I do this. You know how diesel bubbles up and if you wait it settles down? I'll fill it right to where I could see it at the fuel fill line, so like at the fuel neck, so I get it as full as possible, so this is as accurate as possible. So 26.5 combined with the trip earlier, it actually improved by 2 mpg up to 25. It was 23, but this current run was 26.5. so let me go ahead and fill it up right now. We'll use a calculator here. So 147.3. okay, 5.6, 33 gallons added. Diesel's a lot cheaper here, $4 up in the mountains, $3.49 here. So let's see. Divided by 5.633. 26.149 miles per gallon. Not bad. I didn't match 26.8, but it improved a lot. And this is what I mean when I say I top it off. So you could see the diesel right up to the top. Okay, not too bad. Not 26.5, but 26.1. And I wasn't driving extremely slow. I was driving right at 65. I had short moments of 55 and a few short moments of 60, but for the most part 65 miles per hour will get you around 26. It varies if you're in regen mode, it varies if you're climbing a grade, but overall about 26 if you're driving 65 miles per hour. The EPA says this truck gets 22, but I'm sure the EPA rates it at 70 miles per hour. That's where they get that 22. So K&N filter, you're not, in my opinion, you're not going to see any significant difference. I didn't match what I did last time, but you know, I probably repeated myself 15 times by now, but I think that regen probably contributed, along with the extremely windy conditions, more wind than last time. So yeah, 26 is realistic. K&N filter, buy one, you know, just so you don't constantly buy air filters. But if you want to see an MPG jump, I didn't see it.